How to fry super fluffy eggs using just 1 drop of oil. Cooked this way, they don't soak up oil at all. Crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, and absolutely delicious. Hi everyone! Today I'm going to guide you how to make soft, fluffy fried eggs that smell amazing and are incredibly easy, taking only a few minutes. The result tastes just like a 5-star restaurant dish, and especially at the end of the video, there's a very exciting egg recipe waiting for you. Let's get started. First, prepare 2 fresh eggs and carefully separate the egg whites from the yolks. Crack each egg gently, putting the yolks in one bowl and the whites in another. Next, let's season the eggs to add more flavor. For the yolks, I add a small pinch of salt and whisk until it completely dissolves. For the egg whites, this step is very important because it affects how fluffy the eggs will be. To help the eggs puff up beautifully, instead of baking powder, add a small amount of sugar directly into the egg whites. The sugar helps stabilize the egg whites so they can hold more air. This allows the eggs to rise nicely while cooking and stay fluffy instead of collapsing. Use a whisk and beat gently and evenly. After a few minutes, you'll start to see tiny bubbles forming on the surface. Keep whisking until the egg whites become lightly fluffy with a smooth, airy texture. Once the egg whites are fluffy, gently add the seasoned egg yolks back in. Use a spoon to slowly fold them together, mixing just until combined. Don't stir too hard, or you'll break the air bubbles. If you like, you can also add some chopped green onions or minced meat for extra flavor and texture. Once the egg mixture is ready, it's time to fry the eggs. Place the pan on the stove, add just 1 small drop of oil, and spread it evenly across the pan. If you're using a good non-stick pan, you can even skip the oil. Gently pour the egg mixture into the pan and spread it out evenly. And turn the heat down to the lowest setting. This step is very important. Low heat helps the eggs cook slowly and evenly without burning the outside. Let the eggs cook slowly over low heat. As the temperature rises gradually, the air trapped in the egg whites expands, helping the eggs puff up naturally. Because the heat is low, the eggs cook evenly from the inside out. The outside doesn't brown too fast, while the inside stays soft and tender. Once the eggs are fully cooked, the result is truly amazing. They turn a beautiful golden color. Cook evenly and release a warm, gentle, inviting aroma. When you cut into them, you can clearly see how light and fluffy they are inside. With one bite, you'll notice a slight crisp on the outside, while the inside stays soft, airy, and springy. The eggs don't feel greasy at all. They're light, comforting, and easy to enjoy. This dish is perfect for a quick breakfast, a light lunch, or even a simple homemade dinner. Besides these fluffy fried eggs, I also have another recipe that egg lovers will adore. And that is egg drop soup. To make this soup, prepare a few basic vegetables like carrots, some straw mushrooms, shallots, green onions, a couple of eggs, and some shredded chicken. Start with the carrots. Peel them and cut them into small, even pieces, so they cook quickly and release their natural sweetness. For the straw mushrooms, just cut them up into small pieces. Next up, just chop the green onions finely to add freshness and aroma to the soup. Peel the shallots, cut them into thin slices, then set them aside. Next, crack 2 eggs into a bowl. Then whisk gently until well combined. Set aside. Once everything is ready, it's time to cook the soup. Place a pot on the stove. Add a little oil. When the oil's hot, throw in the shallots and stir fry until they smell good. Then add the chicken and stir briefly until it firms up slightly. Next, add water and bring it to a boil. You can also use ready-made chicken broth if you prefer. Then just throw in the vegetables and mushrooms. Cook it for another 5 to 7 minutes until the vegetables are nice and soft. Let the soup simmer for about 25 to 30 minutes so the flavors fully develop. While you're waiting, make a tapioca starch mixture. Just add 2 tablespoons of starch to a bowl of water. Stir well until completely smooth and lump-free. When the soup comes to a boil, stir the cornstarch mixture again and slowly pour it into the pot while stirring continuously. This step is very important. Adding it slowly helps the soup thicken evenly. Once the soup reaches a strong boil, lower the heat to a gentle simmer. Just add a bit of salt. Add a pinch of sugar and a bit of pepper. You'll see the broth turn glossy and smooth. Now it's the perfect time to add the eggs. Slowly pour the beaten eggs into the pot while gently stirring. Don't stir too fast. The slower you move, the bigger and more beautiful the egg ribbons will be. As soon as the eggs touch the hot soup, they cook instantly, forming soft, silky strands throughout the broth. Once the eggs are cooked, turn off the heat. Add the green onions and cilantro. Then gently stir. The leftover heat brings out their fresh aroma. At this point, the soup is ready, and you can already smell how fragrant it is. Now, just ladle it into a bowl and enjoy. The soup has a rich, savory taste, a smooth, eggy texture, and a light, natural sweetness in the aftertaste. Warm, comforting, and delicious. That's it for today's video. You've learned 2 special ways to cook eggs. From fluffy fried eggs to a warm bowl of egg drop soup. Are you ready to head into the kitchen and cook for everyone? Come back and tell me how it went in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more easy and practical cooking tips. Thank you so much for watching.